Mic test 1 2. Let me know if we're back. And if you like big girls, press 1.
Okay, we're back. So, Alaska, we beat them in a 5v5. Long story short, all but one of them were really cool, and they were all really like, everybody was really cool with us. We all took shots with them. Fun night.
2?
Evo.
3? What does that mean?
Shout out to big girls. I might not be in full approval because like, I probably would get squashed by a big girl.
Nice.
Shout out to JR, you know, if you know who I'm talking about, like, shout out to Plankton, shout out to all that. But like, Evo was fun, and like, I might not be totally accomplished with how I placed, but I felt well, and I can't wait for West Coast Warzones because I'm gonna fuck shit up. And I hope everybody else in San Diego does, and hope everybody in San Diego, everybody in San Diego goes to Evo, because it's a fun time, and no matter what, Street Fighter or not, you know, homies, cool. So.
If you're on the fence about going because you think you're not good enough, all this bullshit, like, don't even worry about it. There are the biggest pop monsters I've ever seen in my life that are there. You should go no matter what. No matter what your, like, level is, like, how good you are, shitty, don't give a fuck, just go. I would recommend anybody to go. Just fucking go, man. You can find enough people to get a room, too, if it's a money thing. And some people are nice enough to let you stay there for free. I'm just saying.
We won't mention names, but some people stayed free.
Oh, fuck it. Hold on. I forgot one part of my story. I'm going back.
All right, let's go.
All right. I hope he's here. I don't give a fuck if he isn't. Like, this is what happened, man. Like, I talked to Rico, calls me on the phone. We're at this place called the Sportsbook Deli, and there's a hot-ass black girl working behind the counter. Whatever. I don't give a fuck. And, like, he calls, like, dude, Jet Quick's over here, man. He needs a place to stay. I think he's dying. And I was like, what do you mean? And he's like, what do you mean? He's gonna call you. And I was like, all right, whatever, man. So Jet calls up. He's like, I need a place to stay. I don't have any money. I was like, what? He's like, where are you? I was like, dude, we're at the Sportsbook Deli. Come by. I'll be there in like 5 minutes. So he shows up, dude, and he's like, he just has a sleeping bag in his hand, and he's wearing a fucking poncho. And I'm like, oh, shit, this guy's like fucking ready, man. Like, what's going on? I need a place to stay. Can I stay in your room? I was like, yeah, sure, dude. He's like, I didn't bring
so
anything.
accurate.
So I'm like, whatever, man. Like, Jet's gonna stay with us. Like, I felt bad. He was like, he really didn't have a place to stay. So I was like, yeah, man, whatever.
He told me he's gonna pay.
He did. He told me he was gonna pay too. I still think he's going to. But anyways, that's not the point. So he's staying in our room. I'm like, whatever, fuck it. Like, Jet's cool, man. Like, so I'm like, whatever, yeah. Like, I give him a room key and shit. I'm like, yeah. Like, go ahead, dude. Just go up to the room. Put your shit in there. Whatever, man. It's all good. So we're just dicking around. We're like fucking hanging out. The perfect Jet Quick. Wow.
It is so good.
Is it really that good? Thank you.
Yes.
All right. Anyways, fuck it. Let's go back to it. So I'm just dicking around at people's rooms and shit, whatever. And then I'm like, all right, I gotta go up to my room. Like, I smell like shit. I gotta take a shower. Like, this is fucking crazy. So I get up there and Jet Quick's in the shower. I'm like, all right, whatever. Jet Quick's in the shower. Fuck it. Cool. Like, he's in the shower, whatever. And I get to, and Chris, like, my big brother Chris is in there, and, like, everybody else that's in our room and shit. And he's like, dude, Jet's been in the fucking shower for, like, 40 minutes, man. And I was like, dude, that's crazy. I just gave him the key, like, 20 minutes ago. Like, what the fuck's going on? So, like, I was like, whatever, fuck it, man. And, like, I guess he just takes a long-ass shower. So I'm just chilling on the bed and shit. And Jet gets out. He's not wearing a shirt. He's not wearing pants. He's, like, barely wearing underwear. I'm like, oh, fuck, man, what's going on? He's like, I think we have a problem, guys. I think I flooded the bathroom. So we're like, what do you mean you flooded the bathroom? He's like, there's no tub in here. It's just ground. I was like, okay. I was like, shit, what does that mean? So I was like, so I go in there to see, and like, apparently they put us in like a handicap room and shit. There's like the shower's just like on the floor, and like there's just a drain in the middle of the room, and there's fucking water everywhere.
I can attest, because the first thing that happened when I walked in there to get drinks, like, Jeb was like, yeah, I like flooded the bathroom, so be careful walking in there.
And like
it was bad towels everywhere.
Yeah, we had 4 towels in the room, and they're all just on the floor soaking this shit up. There's just fucking water all over the place. And I was like, whatever, dude, like, it's no big deal. But I was thinking the whole time, I was like, oh, what the fuck is this shit, man? Like, this, like, he's been here for like 20 minutes, dude, and like there's just water fucking everywhere. So I was like, all right, this is a good start, like, whatever. So we're like, we get the fucking shit cleaned up, sort of. The fucking hallway is completely wet. Nobody can wear socks anymore. Whatever. And like, yeah, he got that shit wet quick. But anyways, like, so that happened, and we're just talking to Jay. We're like, yeah, man, like, so like, you're staying with us and shit. So he had this shit, and we're like, it's like, yeah, guys, I brought food. I got this beef jerky. And we're like, what do you mean, dude? And like, oh shit, later, man.
do you have a question to ask us before you go? We keep going.
Wait,
Do you have a question? Because
you guys?
In general, yeah.
Yeah, in
About
general.
Me, Cody, Vincent, anything.
Oh, is Akuma a weak character?
God,
No.
Go home. Go home.
No, get out of here. Long story short, man, I'm gonna wrap this the Jet portion of the story up real quick.
What?
For the whole weekend,
Jet wore one outfit the whole.
for the whole weekend, he brought two bags of beef jerky and a bag of almonds. That was
He shared them though.
yeah, and that was the whole weekend. That was his food
He gave
supply.
me almonds.
Yeah, and that was it, man. Like that's the other part of the story that I forgot to tell, and I'm glad that came up. Shout out to Jet, man. You're a fucking badass. It would not have been the same without you. I'm glad you stayed with us. And Durant.
Cody?
My Evo experience was pretty badass. I haven't been to Evo in a long time. I think like 2 years ago, right? 2 years ago. I missed 2 Evos. The last one I went to is when Jay won. And then I wanted to go to Evo. I was ready. I requested the days off in a month in advance. And then the day, like a week, or was it? Just like a couple of days, like I got my check-in and then like my paycheck. I was like, I'm ready for Evo, blah blah blah. And then I got hit by like this like really bad overdraft fee, like 3 little $2 like Hearthstone arena runs, and like and I took money. Okay, it was 4 overdraft fees, and they like the fee was $35. No, two of the packs were from, or 2 of the overdraft fees were from packs, not packs, arena runs. And then one was from me taking $10 out from AMPM to bet on Tong versus Nia. And no one took the bet, so I was negative more money. And the worst part about it, like, I was doing my math right, and, like, you know, it all, like, made sense. It was like, all right, like, I should be good. But for some reason, it didn't go through until the next day. So all that shit was pending, and it all landed on one day, and it was, like, $200 just, like, or more out of my paycheck. So I was kind of depressed. I was like, fuck, I can't go to Evo anymore. I need to work, blah, blah, blah. And then, like, everyone's like, fuck it. Like, I got, like, a lot of backup from people saying, just go, blah, blah, blah. Like, seriously, shout out to Johnny for just, like, literally a free ride there. Shout out to Jason for letting me crash in the hotel room.